Camana Bay is a town, and we're different than any other development in the Cayman Islands because of that. We always developed it with a thought of multiple uses, as you would find in any town in the world. So it has a school, a town center with retail, restaurants, movie theater. It has our terraces, residents, and now OLEA is our first for-sale residential community. And we're really excited about it because it comes just on the heels of the expansion of the international school.
So the ethos of both the DARTS and the NCB group are very much aligned with building for Cayman's future in mind. And that's really come together, unlike in any other project that's been done, at least a residential project in the Cayman Islands. So sustainability is at the core throughout this development, from the solar panels to the geothermal cooling, to the building methodology that's been used throughout. This project was actually awarded the 2019 International Property Awards for Best Sustainable Residential Development. And that's quite a feat for not just this region, but the whole of the Americas.
We track greenhouse gas emissions from fuel use on the project. The design has the basic premise of minimizing energy use and generating as much on-site energy as we can, increasing energy efficiency and reducing cost to the client, trying to find ways in which to build without generating excess waste and using materials that are more local.
When we approached the design, we wanted to make sure that it spoke that same language, that same architectural language, which we call the Caribbean contemporary, right? Which we see throughout the island. But also we wanted to make sure that it followed in functionality, that it followed the philosophy of Camana Bay, which is the, bringing everybody together.
So it's really exciting to sell OLEA, not only because it's a project that will be developed by DART and NCB, but it's also located in such a great location. Everyone wants to live in Camana Bay. There's multiple shops and restaurants, there's a gym, there's a cinema, there's a grocery store. And so it makes my job so much easier to sell the development because everyone wants to live in this location.
Because my parents spent so long convincing us to buy into OLEA, they convinced themselves to buy an OLEA. So in that whole conversation, we decided not only to upgrade from a 1-bed to a 2-bed, we decided that my parents would get a 3-bed on the 3rd floor so that they would have the view of the school for the kiddies walking home, would be able to pick them up, take them home, keep them for the afternoon, and then we would come home at dinner time and they would just come back downstairs.
You have a variety of products. You have the duplexes, you have the townhomes that the moment you step in, it feels like a home, right? You have your own backyard, you can have your own pool, etc. And then you have the apartments, which some people are more comfortable living in an apartment than in a house.
My dad was actually one of the first guys who, with Burns Connolly, started off doing Camana Bay. And so when I was talking to him about it, he got super excited about it because he was like, oh my goodness, I remember seeing these, and he was super excited about it too. And he was like, this is going to be phenomenal, it's going to be a great investment, and the locality and everything about it.
We want a project that's going to be here for the next 20, 30 years and people to be proud owners, purchasers, and live and breathe it. And price point, I really don't think you can beat it. We have 1 acre of amenity space here in which to raise your families.
I came up with a lazy river idea, so that has to be my favorite feature. I am actually an owner in OLEA as well, so I definitely look forward to enjoying that.
When Camana Bay first started, it was like a place to go. Now it feels like it's the place to go.
Yes.
OLEA is also fully integrated into the town of Camana Bay. So you have multiple banks, restaurants. If you happen to work at Camana Bay, you can walk to work and leave your car at home. So it's fantastic to be the first for-sale property that's integrated in the town of Camana Bay. Everything is convenient. And isn't life better when it's convenient?